Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. And I just did a tasting of some Thorn Perry from Butford Organics, which is very, very nice indeed. Now I'm going to do another one. And that's it, it's raining so heavily, I'm not sure the camera could hear me, but it's eased off a bit now. But because it's very noisy again, it's rain. It's rain. So what we got today? Well, we've got something that I think I might have tried already in a bottle in a motel room in South Wales and filmed. But if I did do the same one, can't remember if it was, can't remember. This is the same one, but different at the same time. And it is. Oh, look, it's that. It's Blakeney Red, Brandy and Winnal's Longden 2021 from Gregg's Pit. 6% in a box. Boom. Let's try it. Let's try it. Just get rid of the dregs of the thorn, which I really liked. It's delicious. So, let's have a look at this beauty. So there you go. Pale green gold. It's got a haziness to it. Looks like a perry. Looks like a perry to me. It's completely still because it's coming out of a box. Although it's still fermenting in the box a little bit, so I've had to bleed it, the bag a bit. I've got a few boxes of this. I've been like having to race back to my lockup just to check that they're not exploding. Because 2 boxes. There's this one, and there's a Blakeney Red. There's an Alton Red with some other blend, which I've also got for me. But I've also got a box of this and a box of the Alton Red, etc., for the Camera Festival in Kidbrooke. End of this week, beginning 26th of May. Some for 4 days, 3 or 4 days, I think. So yeah, if you want to try some of this stuff, and you're in the area, go to the Camera Festival in Kidbrooke. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th of May? Possibly. And I'll have some, but I don't think it'll last very long. That's for sure. So, let's smell it. Oh, beautiful. I love the nose on this. It's quite vinous. It's got a richness to it. It's got a depth to it. Deep pear character, but there's other stuff as well. It's... oh, man. I love it. I don't know what to say about it. There's an intensity of this to this. There's a richness to this. I mean, it's obviously pear. It's obviously pear, but there's a depth and a darkness to it in the background as well. Not savoury, but I mean, hints of nut or something like that. I really like the nose in this. I really like the nose. It's deep. It's delightful. It's interesting. Yeah. There's a richness to this nose, the depth of the nose that really floats my boat. Let's try it. It's quite rich in the palate as well. This is ambient temperature, so it's not super cold. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't need to be. In fact, you can taste it better at this temperature. There's some good residual sugar, but it is still fermenting a little bit, so that it might become a little drier as it sits. It is rich. There's a creaminess. There's a depth to it. There's loads of fruit. There's that pear character, but there's also hints of citrus in the background as well. Lemon, lime, just hints. Yeah. It's a sipper, even though it's a perry. It's a sipper. There's an intensity to this. You don't want to drink loads of it at once. And the viscosity, it's almost got like a milky, silky texture on the palate as well, which I really like. Yeah. Oh, great nose. There's maybe a smokiness to it. Hot dogs. Something in there that made me think of hot dogs. I said savoury, and I don't know why. There's something that's making me think of hot dogs. I don't know what it is. Tinned hot dogs, which I love. I ate them as a kid straight out of the tin. They're fantastic. But something in there that's making my brain go hot dog. It doesn't mean that anybody else will have to think that when they drink it and smell it. It's just something my brain's doing to me right now, okay? But it is an interesting nose. It's a really interesting perry. And it's making my brain go places, which are quite unexpected. So yeah, Blakeney Red, Brandy and Winnal's Longden 2021 from Gregg's Pit in a box. Still, we like a lot. Okay guys, thank you for joining me back in my shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.